This morning I ran into a friend and she was telling me about her son who was suffering from mental health issues, and he's just basically really going through it. He's starting to have some trouble at school and a lot of difficulty, a lot of suffering coming up, and he's only 16. And I was telling her a little bit about my situation with my brother who's suffering with addiction and also some mental health issues. And I was sharing some of my insights with her. And, we have this beautiful sharing together. And I want to share some of those insights with you today. And one thing I told her was that, you know, don't feel so bad for people who are going through these intense experiencing. It's better to bless them and to ask God to carry them through this process. It's better we do that than to pity them and, tell them, oh, you shouldn't be going through this. And, one, two, and three. It's nice to offer support and love, but we got to be really conscious about hosting like a pity party for each other, because at least in my reflection, I found that that doesn't really help that person. It's not helping that person grow. It's not helping that person transcend. It's not helping them break out of the identity of suffering and victim, the victim identity. And hold them in your heart and feel their pain with them, love them, and just be present next to them. And I think that's what the most important thing is that we're not sitting here carrying this anxiety around them and about their situation when we're around them. The most important thing is that we're centered in our own hearts and we're helping them just by being present in their presence. Never underestimate the power of your own beingness and the power of light that can come through your own heart. That energy that comes from your own presence and your own beingness is healing in a way, has a healing quality to it, has a peaceful quality to it. So when you're next to someone who's suffering and you're witnessing people suffering, like right now, a lot of people in the Palestine are suffering, they're having these really harsh circumstances, and just continue to put your attention in your heart and bless them and pray and, say, Father, please help these beings transcend this pain and suffering. Us getting habitually anxious about the situation, us getting, depressed about the situation, it's fine if these feelings come up because they're also natural in a way, because that's that's one aspect of being human. But we shouldn't get too sucked into it and too involved into it and identify with the anxiety too much. We need to be strong as well, and not like macho strong, like, oh, Mr. Ego, like I'm going to say that. It's not that. It's more of this detached witnessing. It's more of a conscious presence, having this like heart vibration next to him. And, we come through that through meditation, through prayer, through physical exercise. There's multiple ways to come through it. And, I talk about it on this channel here and there, but a simple way is just to, for a few seconds, totally let everything in your mind go, including this situation. Allow yourself to let it go and just be in the place that remains when you let all of your thoughts go and all of your feelings go. And now we're just in this conscious presence of the spaciousness of your own beingness. And though the mind is active and the anxiety is playing and it's inside, we're still sitting and we're just quiet inside. Even with the noisy mind and emotional field, something in us has the ability to detach and just come back into the space of beingness, the conscious awareness, whatever you want to call it. And trust yourself too. It's possible for all beings to come back to a state, even in the most intense suffering. This spaciousness inside of us that I'm pointing to never leaves us. In truth, it's our purest self. It's our highest form of ourself. So it's not gonna, it's not like it disappears when suffering comes. this peace, this spaciousness, this love, it's always here with you. And we always need that reminder to just settle back inward and put the attention there, as opposed to putting the attention on the anxious hamster wheel mind. And something will change in that. You bring a different vibration to a situation. You elevate the vibration of a situation that's seemingly bad when you put your attention in your own beingness and in your own heart. So just wanted to remind you, and also I feel like I get reminded in a way as well. But these are things that, they help us grow. And it's really the highest opportunity in life is to center yourself, because a life lived from the mind and ego and anxiety is just full of pain and suffering and anxiousness and worry and panic. And, there's no peace in that life. So we, in a way, have the opportunity to choose a new life of peace and joy and moving more intuitively and graciously by God's grace and love. So let's all make that choice together. And just felt like sharing this today, and I hope it resonates with somebody. And much love, everybody. And my name is Michael. I'm coming off a little peaceful, and but also sometimes like I'm not perfect. Like sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm blah, blah, blah. But I think that's what's beautiful about this is, we're all human and we're all sharing this space together. And, I'm only just sharing some insight that I've gained, and I hope you can learn from that. And, I'm just sharing this love. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking. Peace.